this is the second episode of Grandfathered. So pretty much what happens in this episode, the title first off is Dad Face. So, it talks about Jimmy adjusting to being a part of a family, actually, and how he's still a little, embarrassed by them, which is, sort of emphasized when Annalise mentions to him in the first scene of the episode that even though, he's supposed to hang out with his family, that particular night, but he just has them on the other side of the restaurant, just, to themselves and whatnot. And, yeah, and I believe that Gerald mentioned to Jimmy that they were going to have a family day, go on the beach so Lily can, go to the water for the first time, whatever. And Jimmy mentioned that he had to go to Diddy's white party, which he also mentioned Annalise and Ravi, which was hilarious, in which Ravi wanted to go, they both wanted to go, but, because Jimmy had one ticket left, and he said, okay, whatever one of you guys sings me the best song. Annalise was like, no, shit's stupid, I ain't doing it. Ravi did a good job, actually, but, Jim was like, idiot, you always know Annalise is going to be the one that goes, I'm always going to try Annalise over you. So it's hilarious. But yeah, Jimmy decides to, join the family. And it was just hilarious, like, literally the differences between them. Jimmy is, like, really, self-absorbed, kind of, I'm trying to think of, like, really, like, accurate words. Pricky, and kind of holier than thou. Which is definitely, scene in the beach scene in which, like, he was getting the hot dogs from the truck, and Gerald accidentally got up and he got a little bit of the ketchup on his suit, and he was like, "Oh, Gerald, the ketchup's on my suit," And when he meets the girl, which are in the episode, he actually got into his apartment, he's about to bang her, and then he had this sort of paranoia that shit, I had sex with lots of women, I think because there was one part in which the girl mentioned that her mother was in like a certain city, and Jimmy used to have a lot of sex in that certain city or whatever, and Jimmy was paranoid that it could be it could be his daughter. So that's what really sort of stifled the romantic entanglement. So anyway, she seen him over there, and he was like, she said, Jimmy? He was like, no, And yeah, besides that, you have Ravi and Annalise enjoying themselves at Diddy's white party. Ravi is like in cloud nine, Annalise trying to get some female tail. And yeah. Another part in this episode, which is really interesting, was that we finally understand, well, at least Gerald's mother understands a little bit of why Gerald is in love with Christina Milian's, character, Vanessa. So, because earlier in the episode, she was like, why? Besides, she's your baby mama. But I guess because you see the protective side, especially when those little hippies, were on this, was like right next to them unnecessarily, just banging those little congos and all that, those fucking annoying ass drums, and one accidentally throws something in the direction of, Gerald and her daughter, and she just went fucking mom mode. She fucking said, which one of y'all bitches did that shit? Girl took the knife out, like, stabbed each drum and threw them shit straight to the harbor. It was fucking epic, which, was, I think, one of the best moments of the entire show so far. So yeah, a mother's love. So another important thing which I got, like I think is the best moment of the show is when Gerald and Jimmy are at the white party, and they enjoy a little bit, and Gerald's like, I'm ready to go back. And, Jimmy's like, no, they're a bunch of lames, man. Let's not go, man. And Gerald's like, you know what? That's the thing. You might think it's dorky, but, but he sort of agree with him. He's like, it is dorky. I got to wear the stupid hat. I make those ridiculous dad faces when trying to find a spot on the beach. I got to do, like, even though Edie loves doing sandcastles, she sucks at it, and I get sunburn, and sing those stupid, like, EIO songs, and, but it's worth it, because sometimes, being a family man, there's good moments, precious moments that come out of it, especially, like, with him putting his daughter in the water for the first time. And pretty much that's what a man's supposed to do when you have a family anyway. You're supposed to man up and basically suck up things that you want to do usually by yourself, but you're a man now. You're a father. You have to take responsibility. So it's ironic that you have the kid pretty much teaching the father essentially what it's like to be an adult, a true adult, and not just a true adult, but also a family man. Eventually, Jimmy gets, he understands. He gets these short shorts from this European model-looking dude, and it's proven correct from what Sarah said earlier, Jimmy does have some skinny ass legs. And then the retort from Gerald saying, you know what, Mom, you're right. Your legs are much more than before you could say muscular. She was like, you know what, there's no way to finish that sentence without, disrespecting someone. So it's hilarious. And then Jimmy went in the water, and the whole family just went in the water. Really perfect moment to end the episode. And I believe Annalise and Robbie probably going to be hungover the next day. So yeah, that's my review of Grandfather, the second episode so far of their first season. Later on, I will have more episode reviews and so on and so forth. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel and ask some comments because I'd like to speak with y'all. So, adios. See you in a few.